so you got that roof open. I ain't mad at that bit down. Hey, we might have to start back over. Tell you the reason why. It might have you playing with white. I got white on. Not expecting that you want to pick the Cowboys.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zones.
You can send it back, but you having white on, right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
All right. Yeah, I got blue on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott from the gun. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the
I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Girl, you love it.
Perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So from the 17 now.
Cam eat green eggs and ham.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to, the ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually. And they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Complete. Damian Harris there to make the grab. And the Pats have taken the early lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This is Tony Pollard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the option, here's Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now they work on 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Newton out wide. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jalen Smith coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because the field, this is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player,
That's
but to
tough.
someone I can trust with the ball.
I knew for sure that you had got it. That's tough.
On the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Elliott. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 76 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
You ain't hit that man that hard, dog.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They fake the give. Newton. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Put the ball in the bread basket.
Now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Patriots...
Cam, eat green eggs and ham, baby.
Old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go too...
And a big loss here as he's
Where you going, big dog? Where you think you were going?
Man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the
You
tone
went backwards.
offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down,
Where the heck you think you were going?
The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third down. The football or try to take a shot at getting the first
That is
down.
tough right
They
now.
chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the time.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
That is tough, my man.
It's pulled in at the 32. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep.
Damn! Come on! Hey, I thought your man was right there on me.
Way out there, but it'll be third down.
So they went for the big play there.
Yo, I messed that one up on my own.
Really hurt their momentum.
New England on
That's
third
on me,
down.
though.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Touch it.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
That they ain't play well on me, though.
20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to
Yeah,
begin
no.
the drive. And on
That's
the last
tough.
go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Drop the top of there.
Throwing, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Prescott.
Damn.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
Can I get a quick pick six?
And he is not quite going to
Come
make it
on.
all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it because he had visions, end zone in his mind.
Now that's going to be caught.
He thought I was gonna run with Cam.
Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
Cam eat green eggs and ham.
What can still come? I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10.
Zeke going to get it on the option. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
on the tackle. A gain of 2.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
36-yard line.
Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Adam Butler there on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott.
4-yard line.
Gilmore!
Here's another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there.
Don't do that no more.
Bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end.
What's up, Big Al? You sound like you too far for your mic, Big Al. I can't hear you.
Coming up at halftime and a little
I can't hear you. Sound too far from your mic.
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Of this first half. And this
I hear you.
Incomplete. Too much. Hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver
Playing Chris
plays to
and
their
Matt.
advantage downfield, go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver.
Hold on, man. I got to turn you up.
Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
The Patriots send
All right, you
out
said what,
their
Big Al?
punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. But
that patient defense got it's inside your head, bit off.
Attention elsewhere to no avail.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Lawyer John. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 36-yard line.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check 31, check 31. Hey, check Mike 22.
Prescott on first down.
That boy's coming for you, man.
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something
Boy,
to
it's
build
coming
on
for
and
you.
maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And
get out of my way, dog.
Interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there. 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And Folk missed it. It's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given away just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock.
You know.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go. For the Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll run again with Harris. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Good.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Flush to his right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 27 yards there, a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. A throw by Newton going to be caught by Harry. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row.
I don't like that.
Again, Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's tackled a yard short.
I don't like that.
Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 23-yard line.
Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi. The tight
Asi
end.
Oski.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft.
And this is
Oski.
touchdown, Patriots. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Patriots.
Damn it, Oski.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense
Run
first
that
time
ball
to touch
down.
the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they
On
do.
that ball,
I can't
dog.
wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And
Oh,
Here's another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7.
oh, jump it down. He ain't quit, man. I think I would have went to hit 70 points. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I was just throwing that motherfucker.
You trying to run it back?
Hell no, I'm tired. I shouldn't even have played that game, bro. I was bored as hell.
I see.
I want to take me a nap.
I had to get my revenge for that franchise game.
Yeah, I feel it.
Alright then, big dog.
Alright, bro.